Most people moving to Dallas-Fort Worth make the same expensive mistake, and they don't find out until they've already signed. They pick a zip code based on Google Maps, move in, then they realize they're 45 minutes from work, in the wrong school district, in a neighborhood that doesn't fit their lifestyle. I've seen it happen dozens of times. I'm Willie Brewer, and I've helped hundreds of families relocate to DFW, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you the full picture, the stuff the internet doesn't tell you, so you can land exactly in the right spot. Let's get into it. First, why are so many people choosing DFW right now? Because this metroplex is doing things almost no other city in America can match. No state income tax. A family earning $150,000 saves roughly $9,000 a year versus California. 100,000 plus new residents arrive here every single year because of the jobs, the growth, and the opportunity. The median home price here in DFW is $418,000. Compare that to $800,000 in Austin or $1 million in LA, and you know why we're winning here in DFW. Major corporations like Goldman Sachs, Toyota, JP Morgan, Chase, Charles Schwab, they didn't just open a satellite office here. They moved their headquarters. That means high-paying jobs, stable demand, and a housing market that's backed by real economic strength. Now, is DFW still affordable? Honestly, it depends on where you look, and that's exactly what we're going to get into. DFW is not one city. It's dozens of distinct communities, each with a completely different personality, price point, and vibe. Here's how I break it down if I'm looking to relocate. You got the Northern Corridor: Frisco, McKinney, Ellum, Prosper, and Celina. This is where families with school-age kids tend to land. You got some of the top-rated schools in all of Texas, like Frisco, Ellum, and Prosper ISD. Brand new master plan communities, resort-style amenities, and a strong sense of neighborhood community. That's a mouthful. The price range in the Northern Corridor is about $450,000 to $900,000 for a beautiful family home. In the Northern Corridor continues to grow north, and Celina is going to be the next big area to walk. The trade-off: if you work downtown Dallas or in Fort Worth, your commute could be anywhere from 35 to 50 minutes. Factor that in. Now, we move on to the urban core: Uptown, East Dallas, Bishop Arts, and Deep Ellum, some of my favorite spots to visit. If you want walkability, restaurant culture, nightlife, and that big city energy, this is your zone. Uptown Dallas is one of the most walkable neighborhoods in Texas. East Dallas, Lakewood, Lower Greenville has incredible character, tree-lined streets, and genuine charm. All right, your urban core price range is gonna be condos starting around $300,000, townhomes for $450,000, and single-family homes from $600K and up, depending on the block. As we move on, we're going to Fort Worth and West DFW, near Southside, West 7th, Tanglewood, and Benbrook. Fort Worth is having a real moment right now, and I don't think enough newcomers are giving it a fair look. The near Southside is walkable, artsy, and close to hospitals, and is a very cultured district. Median home price are still in the $280,000 to $350,000 range. That's your entry point into one of the most sought-after metroplexes in America. West 7th and Tanglewood give you charm, green space, and proximity to Fort Worth's Botanical Garden and the zoo. Next up, waterfront living. If you're looking to live near water, we're going over Rockwall, Little Elm, Grapevine, and Flower Mound. You want to wake up near water on a weekend? Rockwall on Lake Ray Hubbard, Little Elm on Lake Louisville, Grapevine on Lake Grapevine. All of these give you that lake lifestyle while still allowing you to be connected to the metroplex. Grapevine has a beautiful historic downtown and is nearly 10 minutes from DFW International Airport, which is huge if you travel for work. Verify before you buy. School district boundaries in DFW do not always match city boundaries. I've had clients buy a home in Frisco, the city, only discover they're zoned into a different district. Always, and I mean always, verify your specific address on the school district's website before you make an offer. This city is bigger than it looks. DFW covers more square miles than some US states. A house that looks 20 minutes from work on Google Maps at 2 p.m. might be 55 minutes at 8 a.m. Drive your actual commute at 8 a.m. to make sure that it fits your lifestyle. All right, the utility costs. Here's something that catches a lot of out-of-state buyers off guard. Texas has higher property tax than most states. Typically 2.1% to 2.5% of your home's value annually. And utility costs run about 15% above the national average because of Texas summers. Budget for both. The good news, housing costs are 6% below the national average, and there's no state income tax. So when you add it all up, most people from California, New York, or Chicago come out significantly ahead. Okay, I wanna hit pause on the neighborhood talk and give you 4 mistakes I see relocation buyers make over and over again. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember these. Mistake number 1 is falling in love with the house before choosing the neighborhood. The house is replaceable. The neighborhood shapes your daily life. Commit to your area first, then find your home. Number 2, not getting pre-approved before touring homes. In hot DFW submarkets like Frisco, Southlake, and McKinney, move-in ready homes go in about 10 to 14 days, often with multiple offers. If you're not pre-approved, you're not a buyer, you're just a tourist. Number 3, using a national agent who doesn't know DFW micro markets. This metroplex has dozens of distinct submarkets with completely different pricing dynamics. You need someone who knows the difference between what's happening in Ellum versus McKinney versus Prosper right now, not just someone who can pull up Zillow. Number 4, buying too fast or waiting too long. Either extreme is going to cost you. The buyers who move decisively on the right home win. The ones who hesitate on a well-priced home in a great neighborhood almost always regret it. Look, moving to a new city is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and DFW is genuinely one of the best places in America to land right now. But you deserve to land in the right spot for your life, not just a decent zip code. That's exactly what I do. I help people move to DFW and make sure they love it. Want a free, personalized relocation consultation? No pressure, just a real conversation about your situation. My contact information is right below this video. I respond to every message personally. And if you're a luxury buyer, 700K and above, stay on the channel because my next video breaks down every elite neighborhood in DFW with current price, appreciation data, and my honest ranking of each one. I'm Willie Brewer. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you on the next one.